Hey folks, welcome back to HeartGold vs. Crystal. We are here in the Goldenrod Radio Tower, and we are about to take on the head executive of Team Rocket. He's been hiding in the shadows so well that we didn't even know he existed. Anyway, the whole goal behind this Radio Tower takeover is to contact their old boss Giovanni and get him to come out of retirement. Not the most noble ambition, I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, as the top executive, naturally, Archer here should have the most difficult team. It's not really the case, but we're talking should. He starts off the Houndour, which, like Murkrow, is another Pokemon that you really can't get until the post-game. Although, maybe the Safari Zone changed that, I don't really know. It apparently changed Murkrow, according to my sources. But the point is, they're taunting you with all these dark types they don't get to use. Houndour is part fire, and that's what generally I'll be using to take care of them, is either water or rock type moves. As you can see, Rock Tomb's doing a great job against them when it can actually hit, but not really happening. Houndour is unevolved. It's not going to, like, it might catch you off guard. You might not know what to do with it, until it uses a fire move on you or something, but it won't be the most threatening member of his team by any means. Anyway, unfortunately he does have Roar, which can bring out less than good matchups against him. Just happen to bring in Webster, who's weak to fire. Unfortunate. But, yeah, that happens. Honestly, I should have just gone for Surf on Klaus rather than Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb's low accuracy, relatively low accuracy, seems to be biting me in the butt a lot more than I would like it to. But anyway, Everett coming in for the kill. Everett hasn't gotten a whole lot of action here. Anyway, his kind of the star of his team is Houndoom, as you can see there. And if you're any good at analyzing names, you would probably be able to infer that Houndoom is the evolution of Houndour. Again, Fire Dark, again dog related, and I mean, it's not a great Pokemon overall, but it's level 38, and it is fully evolved. So, I mean, the unfortunate thing is, as cool and badass as it is, it's just not a great, amazing, fantastic Pokemon. And it doesn't help that his other two Pokemon aren't fully evolved. This is what I just don't understand. Why is this Coughing not evolved? We've run into plenty of Wheezing on the way here. There's no reason why the head honcho of Team Rocket, or the acting head honcho, I should say, would not have a fully evolved Wheezing when so many of his subordinates do. I just don't understand it. So just take care of Coughing the same way you took care of all of Petrel's Coughing. Use the Psychic move. Pretty simple. I mean, it might be a little weird because Coughing is the only one weak to Psychic on his team. The other two are actually immune. So maybe Houndour and or Doom would kill your Psychic type and make Coughing more of a threat, and that's why they didn't evolve it. But I don't buy that. I think that's just a little ridiculous. He is the final Team Rocket battle, with one exception. But he's the head honcho, he's the boss. Doesn't make any sense, and I'm not gonna let go of that. He's not that difficult for a boss fight, especially for the big boss fight. Anyway, an opportune Quick Claw allows Surf to get in there, and I believe that will do Archer in. Anticlimactic, kinda lame. They could have made him harder, could have given him a bigger, more diverse team, could have done a lot of things, but they didn't do it. Alrighty, over on the Crystal side of things, as usual, the fight is even easier, and after that last fight, well, you can assume how easy this will be. Today's star is Sandra. Sandra has decided to actually solo this guy. You just wait and see, you'll believe it. Anyway, I guess you could say something is interesting in that Houndour here is actually completely special based now in this generation, because Dark-type moves are all special in 2nd generation, and he has Ember, which is special. So, if for whatever reason your strategy against Archer was to create physical defense buffs, that won't work. Fantastical amazing. Anyway, since Sandra's a boss like that, she can live plenty of hits from this guy and slowly either lowers accuracy through Mud Slap, or just plain KO him. My overall goal here is to set up a rollout sweep, because again, the only Pokemon I'm actually somewhat almost worried about is that Houndoom, and honestly I wasn't that worried about it, but I've had bad experiences with it in the past. So setting up a rollout sweep is definitely ideal, but that Houndour was just a bit too powerful to reliably set up that rollout. Anyway, now we have Coughing. My point about Coughing still stands. Not gonna get over that. And that smokescreen could have thrown a hamper in my plans, because, as you know, Rollout loses its potence if it misses, and smokescreen would make that an ever-present possibility. But not only do I not miss, I get 2 criticals in a row to take care of that Coughing even quicker, prevent it from getting in any more smokescreens. And, yes indeed you do, Rollout continues, and despite Houndoom's best efforts, it just goes down. It's a one-hit wonder. Yeah, that was pretty easy. There's a reason people say that Gold, Silver, and Crystal are easy games. For the most part, they are. Anyway, because that's what all the cool kids are doing, Team Rocket is now officially disbanded. Is it for good? Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, after that, the director will come up here, and depending on your version, will give you a special wonderful prize. In HeartGold and Original Gold, he'll give you the Rainbow Wing. In Silver, he'll give you the Silver Wing, and in Crystal, he will give you the Clear Bell. And those will activate legendary events at the Tin Tower once the proper time and place has come. It's the Tin Tower, not the Bell Tower, I don't care what anybody says. It's fake out as a move. It was a joke. I don't get it. But anyway, let's head down the elevator, and we have a few errands to run before we wrap up this episode. I wish that could have been more of a climax, but we now have a little bit of roundup. We're going to grab some moves, some TMs. First up, we're going to buy some TMs at this Voltorb Flip Game Corner, which I didn't show off because this thing is stupid and dumb and for dumb people. But I, through completely legitimate means, maxed out my coin count, and decided to purchase some TMs from this fine gentleman. In fact, 1 TM35 and 2 TM75s, which you will see the identity of in just a moment right here. First off is TM35 Flamethrower. Unfortunately, I don't have any fire types to put this on, but Bree is able to learn it. Even more unfortunate, he sells the TMs for Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, but none of my team can learn those moves. And they're some of the most useful moves in the game, so that's a bit of a butt. Anyway, getting rid of Yawn, I will probably live to regret that, but I wanted to dish out some heavy hitting. And then, TM75 times 2, we got Swords Dance. Swords Dance is an excellent, excellent move. It raises a Pokemon's attack stat by 2 stages in 1 turn. And that will be useful on both Klaus and Sandra, who are primarily physical attackers when I'm in the mood. Klaus especially. Sanja does an alright job otherwise, but Klaus is the one I was mostly worried about. But I had the spare coins, you know, it was worth it. Now, if you want to buy these TMs from the Voltorb Flip corner, you're going to have some patience, because Voltorb Flip is a load of stupid head. It's dumb, it's bad, it's luck-based, and I'm not showing it off because it's stupid and for jerks. Even if you do everything right, it will most often not work out. Anyway, the other TM I wanted to pick up is actually at the gate transition right here on Route 43. Originally it was occupied by Team Rocket members, but once you clear out the Mahogany base, you can talk to the guard here, and he will give you the TM for a wonderful poison move that I believe I mentioned in a prior episode. And I'll explain that in just a sec. There's also someone recommended that I grab a Mystic Water to give to Klaus and boost up Surf. This was recorded a while before I did that, before that comment was made. So I will probably do that at some point, but for now, we're just going to deal with Sludge Bomb, which is a 90 base power special poison move. It's not ideal for Webster, but it is still a heck of a lot better than Poison Sting. And it is also available in Crystal, and it will be much better there because it's physical there and it plays to Webster's assets. But here, it's still an improvement and a good substitute while I'm waiting for an even better physical poison move. But anyway, that takes care of this episode, and I will see you guys next time for the trek eastward.